They really got the game messed up, they got it. They really got the game messed up, they got it. They really got the game messed up, they got it. You really got the game messed up, you got it. You really got the game messed up, you got it. You really got the game messed up, you got it. When you clean your rims, you gotta put a little confidence. I can see you studying this shit, but you ain't confident. It's okay to feel a little exposed. Better said than done, so I'ma tiptoe. Just know the vibe came before the zip code. So before you get lost up in the Fisco, just know I'm your big brother. And big bro gon' go and help you rip those. Heavy indoctrination, what you be fighting saying? What you be talking sassy? What you get lost up in that word when these hoes talking nasty? Till that shit turn bittersweet. You can't trust. Is it me? Is it them? Is it me? Is it him? Is it him? Is it him? Is it him? Let's get it off the street. Am I in witchcraft? Answer one question for me, homie. How you rich at? Probably had a bitch that, I mean pistachio, I mean Casio. Damn, did he? Gram with me, fam with me, stand with me. I don't even like to watch you land gritting system. Tell them all lights, I missed them. Not like I missed them. They really got the game messed up, they got it. They really got the game messed up, they got it. They really got the game messed up, they got it. You really got the game messed up, you got it. You really got the game messed up, you got it. You really got the game messed up, you got it. I don't know about what treaties y'all lost in. Shit ain't got nothing to do with what y'all lost in. Fall balls deep, I evolve, crossed in. Ball, sheep, look at all y'all men. I am here today, I became the win. She like my lightsaber and she came with grin. What the fuck you think is stopping nature, man? Who the fuck you think gon' spin your shaker, man? If you blocking me, I gotta shank ya, man. Take 'em down, take 'em down. Round and round and round we go. Yeah. They really got the game messed up, they got it. They really got the game messed up, they got it. They really got the game messed up, they got it.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is. Hold on. Wait. Turn that shit off. Turn that shit the fuck off. Turn that shit the fuck off. Time out is Kelsey Toe, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the age of Aquarius yet again. You're now drinking the wine of Zeus. Welcome to the Zeus cast. Maybe I should put that in the header because I think that is important to put. You know what I'm saying? The Zeus cast where we talk everything. We talk about the Roman times, the Roman numerals in your mind, and how they shaped and formed. What's the problem? What's the problem with the world, y'all? What is the problem with the world? Let's see. Hold on. See, only y'all gotta understand. And this is my IG right here, so make sure y'all follow me on IG and shit like that. We're gonna do this nice native way. You know, before we get to the ceremony, you feel me? What we gonna do? We go smudge a little bit. Smudge. You know, in a 2024 Native American sweat lodge. Shout out to all my fellow natives out there, you know, native blood, strong. They we never died and stuff. We told them we wasn't gonna die. You know, we told them that like we was gonna like, you know what I'm saying, get into a new body and like, you know what I'm saying, tell them the same thing and stuff. That's why we ain't fear death and shit like that. Well, just, you know, it's not like we gave up, like just was slain or something like that. You know what I'm saying? We just said, okay, if y'all want to do like mental manipulations and stuff like that, you know, then go for it. Have at it. You know, have at it, papito. If you know, but guess what? Don't die. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking spirit. And that's what we've been trying to teach them all along. And now we here. Now we in this motherfucking position where you're getting taught the same thing over and over and stuff like that, but trying to get gaslighted. You're trying to gaslight the native and stuff like we ain't already here. Like y'all didn't kill it, all of us or something like that. No, all y'all did was create manipulation, created schools, made everybody go to that school and learn what y'all wanted them to learn, and that's what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? Now we in this new position, everybody kind of waking up somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Even to y'all even gotta start realizing, hell, hold on. America going too far, even though this is kind of created psyop by y'all, y'all people over there in the Europeans and stuff like that, because they the real ones without no morality and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Eating babies and stuff like that and all that. But you know what I'm saying? But because, y'all found treasure and gold within the natives' land and find out how to make a business out of it, and this is where we at now. So we here today, you know what I'm saying, in the aspect of, it's a clear distinction now where you can really see what the fuck the history of the US is and stuff like that, and everybody trying to get back to their point of, okay, we had something that's going good, but it's kind of going too far now. You know what I'm saying? And what we had good was what y'all created with the natives. The natives didn't necessarily need no governing already. Y'all didn't have to do us like Africa or the Arabians and stuff like that. We already had governing. So y'all couldn't really get us to, you know what I'm saying, necessarily bow down and stuff like that. But y'all could kind of create manipulation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For us to, and metals and guns for us to get off track. But y'all couldn't really create no situation where like we was totally bowed down. And also our morality was so hard that we made y'all feel like doing that would fuck up the situation y'all got at hand to create money and business and power. But we wasn't necessarily never really invested in that. You know what I'm saying? We was always just invested in being ourselves and running our relationships and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't into some money getting involved into some relationship. Then the motherfuckers start thinking about, how they want to be perceived by some group of perceptionists that don't got no shit to do about shit. You feel me? So that's when they get involved, and when motherfuckers start getting promised false things. You know what I'm saying? But before that, this is why all the bitches getting pregnant, you know what I'm saying, by niggas and shit like that, because we all just operate off love, peace, respect, you know what I'm saying, those type of simple things like that. It ain't until you got some washy who type of tactic, invaded, and money and system is created for power and power to flex over authorities and stuff like that, and just narcs. How to catch a narc. Y'all catching y'all narc spirits. Them spirits ain't got shit to do with natives and how we the fuck communicate and stuff like this. So this is the first problem right here. When we get into the first problem, this first problem is an issue of, where we're at today and stuff like that. And it's really simple. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really simple. It's really, 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 really simple. Because the natives ain't got shit to do with that. The natives already, like I said, we already knew how to govern ourselves and shit like that. That's why we know how to. That's why we ain't in crazy bondage right now. That's still the native spirit in this government that was before y'all did so many psyops and made us forget. That energy is still what it is. It's a land that pretty much the motherfuckers over here know how to govern themselves accordingly and stuff. It ain't, like I said, it ain't until this get involved and stuff like that right here when we got the issue. We got some washy who coming over here talking about what's the problem with the world, answer you that question, but don't even really care about your answer about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sarcasm. That's the problem. This is the issue, right? We got right here. This the issue. And motherfuckers really just need to mind their business and shit like that. What made y'all possess y'all to create boarding schools and stuff like that? and take these people away from their native tongue and oral tradition, which you can't erase the oral tradition. But what made y'all create boarding schools and stuff like that for motherfuckers to, you know what I'm saying, lose their sense of self and try to genocide on the people and shit? You know, that's the problem. That's the problem. So that's the thing. So before we get to asking what's the problem with the world, like somebody else finna give you an answer. No, it's what's the problem with myself and shit like that. Not you trying to go and save the world or something like that. That's washi who mind. What's the problem with myself? And then once I fix my internal situation, I can better operate with, you know, things externally to me. So what's the problem with the world? Why you gotta ask that question in the first place? Because first of all, you shouldn't even be thinking about that. That's the only people that's trying to invade type of mindset. What's the problem of the world? What's the problem of what's going on with you and your family and how you think? First of all, you shouldn't be worried about the world in that context. You shouldn't be worried about the world in that context. Every program that y'all done gave natives, as far as the Black program, Black history, ain't leading them to nothing but a Diddy story, a Jay-Z story, a Martin Luther King story. You know what I'm saying? All of that's just leading there. Like, there ain't no programs from y'all boarding school as far as the history, as far as the oral tradition that y'all try to make up in y'all version of native spirituality to us. None of it worked. None of it worked. We ain't seen none of that. So it's like y'all block a lot of things, and a lot of things was already good over there. Like I said, y'all ain't have to come upside our head like Africa and stuff like that and put us in. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got, you know, that poverty only exists because y'all came over here with y'all motherfucking survivors of the fittest. So what's the problem with the world? Like I said, your ass ain't the world. You shouldn't even be over here. You should be minding your motherfucking business. Who gives you authority to be like, oh, what's the problem with the world? I'm finna go fix it with my tablet and my Android. Look at this tablet right here. They finna try to fix it with that technology and stuff. Then you have severed your connection with spirit. That's not right. Right. And because you just being yourself and you're not on a conquest to take over another man's morality. So this is the native approach all day. Hey, I just create music. You know what I'm saying? I just speak my mind. I just be free. I don't be bothering nobody. But just the context that I speak in is already going to get me shadow banned, or, you know what I'm saying, already going to put somebody in a position to make it seem like what I'm talking about is irrational and go vote for Kamala, and this is why our government is failing and stuff like that. Wait, what is you talking about? That ain't got nothing to do with you having a mind and you being able to direct that towards something productive in your motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's getting your community together, whether that's you bringing up a new knowledge, you having a new angle, you having talking points, you having, you know what I'm saying, something to offer. But if you ain't got nothing to offer but telling motherfuckers to go vote and stuff like that, you done already lost the race. You know what I'm saying? You done already lost ahead of time. So you got to like backtrack and like come back to reality a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So yeah, they didn't kill all the natives like they portray to y'all on films. No, it's just, what is it? It's another version of their school. They trying to get you to learn how they think they did based upon whatever they think they did mentally, far as taking over y'all concept and stuff like that. And no, it's just manipulation mentally through intimidation tactics, war, like shit like that. Like motherfuckers going way too far and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some what's wrong with the world. Talking about some what's wrong with the world? Sir, you should not be asking what's wrong with the world. What's wrong with the world are you in to think you got to be like, what's wrong with the world? And to think that's something that you got to do something about. You know what I'm saying? You always start being a good person in the world, just being a good person. And that just shine through. Like, you know what I'm saying? You always do that way. You just be a good person and that's going to shine through. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying be perfect either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say be perfect. I ain't say that. I just said be a good person. Keep your word. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that to them. When they hear that, when you tell a Washi who to keep their word, they're thinking about keeping their oral tradition and stuff. They thought about how to take over and run government and stuff. This is why you can't go out, get some trees, some wood, and stuff like that, and start building in the middle of the land right now. Because you taking over. And you can't sell them houses without going through their paperwork. Why? Because you taking over. You can build it for them all day. You know what I'm saying? You can build it for them all day. You go to work, clock in. You know what I'm saying? Pay them taxes, all that. You know, but the whole starting point of where we even at today is just based on the premise of people being jealous. People being jealous that y'all don't care about death as much as they do. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all showed that, you know what I'm saying, that's their way of looking at like, oh, y'all negative or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all negative, because y'all don't care about dying. Y'all want to, you know, and don't care about ruling. And that ain't got nothing to do with native spirituality. We see that shit. We see death like we see it because that's how we see it. You know what I'm saying? The fourth world, going to the fourth dimension, creating our thoughts, you know what I'm saying? That shaping our reality, all of that shit, like that's how we see it. Like, I don't get the over hating and stuff. Y'all gotta genocide and put our kids in boarding school. Okay, they boarding school learning y'all shit. That's all that is. And stuff. And it's always to work together. You know what I'm saying? The natives' dream was at one point to, you know, shake hands with the white man and stuff like that, and be like, okay, yeah, we created a good foundation. You know, y'all came over here with y'all tools, y'all motherfucking things that help us get the teepees built in a more sufficient way, aka houses. Y'all came over here with that, and you know, we had motherfucking farm and agriculture teaching y'all about the seasons and the land and shit like that. That and motherfucking teaching y'all how to run y'all structure of a government like this better. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't as under the European Act and shit like that, which prompted y'all to do the Sayapa Civil War in the first place. You know, so yeah, y'all was feeling that. But when it came into, you know what I'm saying, honoring and shit like that, man, y'all is on some bullshit. Y'all is on some bull motherfucking shit. And that shit don't make no sense. That shit don't make no sense. So we can't fold like that. You know what I'm saying? We can't let it go like that. Like we just dead, like all the natives dead. No, like mostly this nation is all of us at this point. You know what I'm saying? You can't destroy the atmosphere anyway. And what produced the types of spirits that came over here that have this type of mind and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got the nerve to ask us, right? They ain't got the nerve to ask us what's the problem with the world. It's crazy. Like you coming like who first of all, who employed you? And I'm gonna go sit your ass down and shit like that. The problem is you got a job. That's the problem. And stuff. So you're not even looking at it from an aspect of your own connection and what you can have in the world. You're looking at it from an aspect of what I gotta do and stuff like that for these officers and you know what I'm saying, to take over these people. That's how you looking at it. Which is way too way foo gang. Foo gang is hell. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy. Shit way too foo gang. Now we got the Bears, the Cubs, the Patriots. Oh, native hobbyism. Shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the American spirit. You know what I'm saying? The natives brought that over here where people are more free and governed and, you know what I'm saying, themselves. And shit like that. That's why it's not as much poverty over here. They creating that shit over here. That shit is getting created over here because they fucking a lot of y'all minds up based upon where y'all actually came from. You know what I'm saying? And what how you should actually be looking at this life in totality. So even to what some of the Indians, you may see like an Indian like this in a movie or something like that. Indian is just they is them, but the ones y'all see in the movie is the ones that got whitewashed and stuff like that, and they was able to utilize them because their family went on the reservations and did the 1-2 for them to participate and be a part of the society and not be labeled a hostile outside of the government structure that was coming up at the time. So the ones where y'all see that is light skin and shit like that, them the ones that was cooperating. Them the Indians that was cooperating with the system because they didn't want to get, you know what I'm saying, it was bad. It wasn't necessarily that bad, but for the most part, in a sense of what they was doing economically, it's always been about money. Basically, you know what I'm saying, doing economically as far as living and funding people, of course you're going to hop into that system. And, you know what I'm saying, you go hop into that motherfucking system, you know what I'm saying, to get your 1-2 together. But the idea of Indian itself is just somebody that's indigenous to the land. So you got like certain thoughts and feelings. Why you always got these certain thoughts and feelings about spirituality? Why you always got these certain thoughts and feelings about, you know, being a more expanded being, you know, etc. Okay, that's the native spirit over the atmosphere still being present and shit like that, and how it was created. And you might not even be from here, but you might be picking up on influences of like, damn, America, you can become some raw shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the native shit. you could be free. That's the game. And that was the game that was already here. So you got homie to the left coming over here to talk about what's the problem with the world, right? And you should have been asking, no, what's the problem with my world? Okay, to where I gotta leave my world to come to somebody else's world and make them do their system in a way where they only could do it in a sarcastic way where it's dissing them and their people, aka like rap and calling y'all niggas, which is just naga, turning night for night and day, Indian term. That what's the problem with my world that I gotta invade your world and make it seem like it wasn't no problems. The shit, we was governing our shit just like y'all was governing y'all shit. So it's like y'all had some type of weird conquest going on in y'all minds or something like that, which was weird. And that's the thing. Y'all the only ones that be feeling that weird intimidation energy. Because we don't be cared about certain shit. We don't get praise too and shit. But the spaces that we do be in, it can look like nothing, but it still can be filled with knowledge, coolness, all the shit you and your people like. You know what I'm saying? And it can look simple. And it ain't gotta look like no motherfucking you gotta do this ritual initiation and shit like that. No, I could teach you how to do some shit with your mind and body and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers can't. And shit. You know what I'm saying? They just be trying to understand it. And so they got insecurities, so they create their own version of it. But they self-reflect that on y'all. And say, what's the problem with the world? And shit like that. No, it's just somebody going through an insecurity at the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And we don't want to tell you that. It's not really our job to tell you that. Like, you know? So, look, that's what we got. We in the motherfucking 2024 Native American Sweat Lodge and shit. No doubt. Real shit. I ain't even gonna lie. You see my door and open to the east. Real shit. So it's just somebody going through insecurity. But you just disguising it as like you a hero. You know what I'm saying? You just disguising it like as you hear, but you really copying and stuff, trying to do like us and stuff. But your concept, as far as people, where people go out to death and stuff like that, having and shit like that, no, that make black people mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? That make black people mentally ill. So it's just like you gotta try something else. You know what I'm saying? We gonna sage and thing. You know what I'm saying? Native Sweat Lodge tonight. Hey, all the niggas, no, I get that. Yeah, y'all can kill each other as much as y'all want. Y'all can talk shit, y'all can gang bang and shit like that. Y'all can do whatever. Y'all call yourself niggers. Say fuck y'all, disrespect y'all people. Yeah, shit like that, be portrayed like that, get money and all good. As long as you good, you bad, you could be bad boy for life. let some with some real context or some knowledge try to be put out in the open. See how that get received and stuff. Okay, AK has been psyop. It's been psyoped on. That's what you need to know. So it's just like, come on, Mexicano. Real shit. So that's it. That's it, man. We got this. That's the problem with the world. The problem is, why you asking that question? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go there. Let's start there. Let's start there. Like, cause who even told you like it was a world in a government in a scope of like it from a government mind space? Like, what's the problem with the world? AKA something that we need to do something about for everybody. Wait, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all, that's the thing. You would have somebody talk about crystals, chakras, a lot of shit that don't have shit to do with shit. Transformational, three-dimensional travel. We're like, what the fuck is niggas talking about? Yo, don't do shit native unless you learn it from a native. A lot of that shit y'all see online is native plagiarism. It's been going on for years. You know, you pull the veil back. It's been happening. That's why your sports are named. It's been about the Cowboys and the Indians fight. You know, that's it's been the play. So when y'all running around doing nigger shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything within their system is nigger. You know? So, you know, it's up a little bit. They trying to starting to ease up now. We gonna see how it go though. I don't know how much wiggle room you might have. You know what I'm saying, with your native mentality. You know, because they might get, you know, in their big pants if they gotta fix the world again. The natives ain't had no problem with civilizing. The natives had problems with treaties. You feel me? Treaties being not upheld by y'all. And then the spiritual system that we have, we're not gonna fucking bitch about it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be like, all right, shit. We gonna die. Then I'm gonna take another body to be in 2024, calling myself Kelsito the Spirit Coach, give you a shape of form for the age of Aquarius. Yet again, you're not drinking the wine of soups, right? So niggas didn't really care about death. Like that's like something that we had already accepted way before y'all invaded. Things just from learning spiritually, doing spiritual travels then. So y'all made it in a sense of where because we can create the coldest music, cold clothing, coldest shit and stuff and mindsets and things, and we don't be in trying to get capital off of it and things and compete. It's just okay. Then that's when you're the problem. But you know that's when you're the problem because you're not trying, or because then you're not trying to participate. But why you're not trying to participate? Because it's too many contracts. It's too many things. It's things in the contracts I don't want to sign. You know, it's things that's not fair. It's things that's not upholding my thing. It's things that's not upholding this thing in the way I see fit. Okay, so you're not signing over. So then it's like, you know, you by yourself. Okay, now you got to deal with the other shit that comes from that, like the other thoughts and feelings of you, why you dumb for not doing it, and fucking raising your prices of your groceries and shit, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, luckily we got things today where we can talk about this and dialogue and teach motherfuckers what's going on. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree. But that's the problem with the world. The first problem with the world was you asking questions. Don't I? What you mean? What's the problem with the world? No, it was the problem with my internal world. It was a problem with me. It was a problem what's going on with me first. You know what I'm saying, what type of day am I having? Do I feel like I can be all I can be or not? You know. Can I actually have order and relationship with another person and have some balance in that where I know where I'm going too far, and getting in what is good, too much to what I can turn to a negative thing. I know when I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? So can I start to recognize, that I need to be more modest? It's not about being perfect. It's about being moderate. And able to handle your responsibilities and your duties for your family. And, keep your teachings and make sure you're learning from your mistakes. That's what it's really about, But if motherfuckers can't have that, then no. So, like, don't be trying to act like y'all want to know, like, oh, what's the problem with the world? Like, we finna come up on here, like, man, no, you have severed your connection with spirit. No, it ain't gonna. It's gonna be like that. It ain't gonna be like that. I'm saying you gotta do deep shadow work. But you got some Andy Milonakis boots and t-shirts on a computer asking an indigenous person what's the problem with the world. Ain't nothing wrong, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm saying the only thing wrong with the state of being you might be in. So if you in a fucked up state of being and shit like that, that's what you gonna manifest. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to be where you at. You know what I'm saying? And in the purest essence of like what you are into, and shape that out, carve that out, you know what I'm saying? And, start to, what Flight Boss say, put that energy into an inanimate object, and let it represent. And then the people choose if that shit potent. You know what I'm saying? If that shit slick. If that's something they can get jiggy with. Nigga wouldn't get jiggy with no motherfucking Christianity and shit like that. That's a watered down version of how to kill a native. You know what I'm saying? Okay, will you be a savior? Will you be a Jesus Christ? You try to save your people and shit like that, and then you're going to get made of example of. That's really it. Ain't nothing much more than that. Oh shit, yo! And this shit just happened, y'all. This shit like only 200 years ago. Move fast. Y'all great grandma for the natives just came out of a boarding school and got taught that she was colored and stuff, and they didn't start teaching Black history until the 1900s. That shit wasn't taught before then. It wasn't no Black history. That shit got taught. Let me see. When was Black? Motherfucker started in the 1940s, 1990. They required schools to start teaching. That's some new shit. Black is some new shit. Y'all is retarded. Yo, Black is some new shit. That ain't no real. That's not real. Yo, that's not real. That shit funny as hell. They got y'all going hard too. Like, yeah, I'm Black, y'all. And I'm Black, y'all. And I'm blackity black, I'm black. Like, what the fuck is that, guys? What is that? Oh, shit. Come on, Mexicano. Yo, they funny as hell. They really squeezed y'all to a box. That shit is incredible. Incredible. You know? But why you think about why you utilizing that narrative, though? To survive in government. If you was to get into your history and your lineage, you would just start seeing whatever y'all people was into. And it's going to lead back to y'all being into some shit of Native Americans was probably into. And that seals the deal. It ain't like you using your people. We all do. You know what I'm saying? Because my people, Wichita, the Wichita River, is about the Wichita River, and Choctaw. So it ain't like you get covered in a job application and you could put that in and they care about that. You know what I'm saying? No, you're going to choose one of these Masonic structured categories for you to fit in and thing. And the better you know how to use that within society, you part of the new painting of order, the one world government, where they just trying to make everybody one race, white and black. That's it. But don't act like you ain't been bunny hopping into government systems for money over the past hundreds of years and stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with your people history. The only thing that we got and that the natives crafted was the ability to conduct ourselves amongst others and shit like that. So we had our own tribe, government, structure type situation. So even all y'all young kids coming up on the internet, don't let them take y'all ability to conduct yourself. Like they try to throw a lot of like black anxious rhetoric on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just giving y'all characters like Donald Glover and Kanye West and shit like that. Like you supposed to have hyper anxiety or something. No, motherfucking natives made how the Americas fucking relate. You get what I'm saying? We laid the foundation, the spiritual energies first. So don't let them make y'all nervous about like relating and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially with they ass. You know, don't let them do that. all of that shit, even God don't give you the spirit of fear and shit. That's their version of what the natives already knew and shit like that. AKA, we saw the earth as a womb. That's a sphere and shit like that. But you being an individual create the one. So you can individualize yourself through the sphere, but you got to be upright like a staff. So you got to know what's right, what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you're going too much to your right brain, when you're going too much to your left brain and shit too. So, but because y'all don't got y'all own native mind and shit like that, y'all be seeing it through they thing. AKA God don't give you the spirit of fear. So then you got to go to what is fear and shit like that. And then once you get to fear, and shit like that, you can't fear fucking getting killed. You know, everything within the Washi Hu system, getting scammed, getting like all of that, all of that shit. So it's just weird. But yeah, you know, so that's the thing. So don't be self-reflecting. That's a self-reflecting question. When you ask, what is the problem with the world and stuff like that? Because we don't even see the world like how y'all saw the world, and y'all know that the natives never saw that like how y'all saw the world and things. And because we had a certain attraction and stuff, you know, that's when y'all get to question y'all insecurities and stuff, and ask why it was secretly why I don't got this, or something, saying why I don't got this, why I don't got this space, why I can't be like Cito, spirit coach, be floating and things, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Just drinking wine as a you're drinking wine as a. But yeah, man, we gotta motherfucking see everything in right perspective. And once we see everything in right perspective, we can sufficiently heal. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Or yeah, we just keep seeing what type of nature these motherfuckers have. You know what I'm saying? Which is a jealousy nature. That's it. Motherfuckers got a jealousy nature. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just the world niggas gotta be aware of. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be it. But please get off the land with that insecurity shit. Get off God land. Look, God like you open and free. Like God like all possibilities. God don't like to be trapped. Don't like to be limited. This is the stuff that we keep telling y'all over and over again. And stuff like that. So it's like always you're gonna always meet your maker. You know, you're gonna always meet your situation until you not in a body, you in a body too, and this ain't the end for you. And why you going so hard on creating things to trap, you know, you and stuff, just being ignorant in the mind. And it really is just Paul's nature after that. You know what I'm saying? Go eat some cookies and stuff and think about life and stuff. You feel me? But yeah, happy Tuesday, everyone. You know, it is a day to you know, today was pretty, you know, pretty lit, pretty entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Mars is a motherfucking Leo right now too. So you know that's going. Oh wait, is it in Leo? Am I capping? No, it's in Leo. Yeah. So you're gonna be motivated to get your shine on. You're gonna be motivated to express yourself, or motivated to see something, see your passion. Okay, so that's like seeing your red, your horizon, um, and your ability to overcome. So you could do that in a negative or positive way. You know what I'm saying? You could do that in a way where it's like you gotta slaughter people and stuff like that, and do a bunch of hiding history and camps and a lot of other things that just lead to people being more angry about like things not being working sufficiently. You can do that, or you could like be motivated to like have this like new sensation of like possibility, and God like that free possibility. God like this energy. God like that energy and stuff, because that's what be bringing motherfuckers into new bodies and shit where they could just be like, oh shit, everything is possible, bitch. We gonna keep motherfucking making it work. If you play your cards right, everything gonna be all right. But yeah, so you could be trying to set the stage for like, your ability to get past some shit, get over some shit, you know what I'm saying? And become a new person, or a new character, or a new inspiring character, because don't nobody want to be no janky um negative ass character. People want to be the character where you can actually help the other individuals by you if they're going through hella hard times and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it ain't really necessarily what they got to do that and stuff, when they can just use you and y'all can build a better, you know, relationship with the world, community, society, and things. Um, and that breeds peace in families and breed peace in homes, and just your day-to-day activities where you feel better and more focused, um, towards your goals. And yeah, everybody loves a character that can be inspiring, you know, and so everybody may want to consider that energy. Right now with Mars and Leo and things, we also got the moon in Aries, aka Falcon, and we got the sun in Snake. Uh, and it's kind of like the same thing, but right now we got to transform and put death to the old us. You know what I'm saying? So we got to maybe force to give birth to a new way how to see our struggles and things, and our struggles may be feel like things that we don't necessarily want to participate in, because we have gained this new sense of uh, inspiration and leadership, what I'm saying, within ourselves, aka Moon and Aries, you know what I'm saying? So, but that may be the emotional world that everyone may be going through, almost preparing for this new moon. I mean, this full moon that we about to go through, and Taurus, I think. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for that um, as well. And this is a new preparation right now. Well, this is a preparation, for the uh, lunar eclipse. I think so. Right? That's what they call it, like that. But yeah. You heard. So this is why we got good societies and stuff over here already. So we can be on the wave and shit. Yeah. We'll be on the way, be positive and things. Yeah, but I just had to come in here and kind of let y'all know the stance of my idea. And that's the problem solved at that point. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you ain't the world. You know what I'm saying? You can learn from others and shit like that. And yeah. And that's about it. You feel me? We got new shit coming soon. I got some new music coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all clear the runway. You know what I'm saying? We got the Native 2024 Native Flights music. Okay? Get ready. Clear the motherfucking runway. I mean, bitch move to the right. Niggas move to the left. Okay. And we're going to smudge it out. You know what I'm saying? It's the Native American Sweat Lodge of 2024. Fuck with your boy. And unshadow ban me, YouTube. Like, look, y'all, I don't know what y'all was on. Maybe y'all shadow ban me. Because I'm well over it to subscribers, but y'all be fucking with my watch time and shit. So just unshadow ban me, man. The kids need to hear this, man. You know what I'm saying? The kids gonna listen to Jesus Christ, y'all version of trying to cover up what y'all did. No, that don't work for us. I'm gonna tell you right now, that don't work for how we think. That don't work for our mindset. No, we actually need to know what we actually dealing with. It don't work. So don't do that. They can't grow up to listen to that. I mean, it only can go so far, which is within y'all system of people maybe getting slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Diddy type energy, but it don't really work. So who the kids gonna listen to? Huh? I guess me if it isn't you. Real shit. Shout out to Kanye West. They really got the game fucked up. They got. All right. Do. What y'all want to talk about? Now, y'all got some motherfucking astrology questions. What is you doing? You good? You teaching? You teaching about the world? Talking about what's the problem with the world. Look, just sit back in your corner and teach about the world and stuff like that. Don't be trying to like force people into y'all. That's not teaching. That's force. When you sit back and teach about the world, people gonna want to come and learn about the world. Y'all teach it. Oh, it's a motherfucking invaders of the world. That is crazy. It's crazy work, my guy. But look, I already know. Don't even try to come to me with no side offers. I already know I got the best sense of humor and stuff like that. I know my value, right? Price going up. Don't play with me. Okay? Don't come to me like don't come to me at all if you're not coming correct. Okay? I don't want no okay? Keep that there. Feel me? Like let this be for the world and stuff. And then set something up around that. You feel me? Let this be for the world. Let this be for the spirits. Like I said, the kids ain't gonna grow up thinking like Jesus Christ. Like, come on. We're in 2024. Not and they won't whatever y'all want to destroy, but even like let's get it in the first place. The first religion is accepting what now can be coined as genocide. Right? Because you got to accept all these principles. You're black and, you know, you're a nigga and, you know, like all of these things. You got to accept all of these things. Right? that don't really, but you looking at it as like it's something you got to participate in society. No, there's something like almost like a curse that deflects you from being, in your space because your space was deemed negative based upon you not wanting to be confrontational and take over some shit. And that's really it. That's all we have. I wish the flowers were not as dead, but it suits. I think so, right? Wouldn't you agree? Washi who? What's the problem with the world? Solved. Mind your motherfucking business. The natives will always speak. Talking guy. Walking talker. Okay. Show us, guy.